dispose of the trash.
I'll take you all on! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Driving
content.
me mad! This could be useful.
I won't forgive you!
Take this! Mirage!
Searing flame! Reload! Barely a blip on our radar.
I wonder if something happened. Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cyslodia around here.
Cyslodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cyslodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Dahnans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Geez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
let's move, people.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dahna?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Renar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us, but we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Dahnans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave, that's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Dahnans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen. You all on! Take this! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pathetic!
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Guess I misread the landing. Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby owl.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Severing wind! Here I come! Still got some energy left?
Need you ask?
Glad to hear it. In that case, cover me. I'm sure I can put this to use.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm not done! I'll take you all on! One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got! You're finished! Demon Fang!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Dispose of the trash.
Don't be charging off like that! Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here!
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Xion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. Let's see what I can do.
I'll run you through, flyers!
What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
We're in good form! I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Xion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Want to take a break? What are you staring for?
Do all Dahnan fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I take it we're heading through here, then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Xion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Dahnan ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Dahnan designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Dahnans will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Sonic thrust!
Here we go! See ya! Damn it! What's wrong? Nothing.
Do it!
Focus on the fight. Stay away from its toxins. I'm on it.
Sonic thrust! Demon fang!
Touch cannon!
I'm only getting started.
Rising
Do it!
Wyvern! Struck down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
I'll take you all on!
There!
Take this! It's over!
I'm on it! Fast cover! Talent storm! Touch cannon! Take aim and blast it out of the sky!
Take this!
Do it!
Got flyers!
I've got this!
Don't
Let
go
us
charging
march
over there!
All yours! Take this!
How's this?
You're
See ya!
mine!
Here I go! I'm only getting... Searing Flame! Reload!
Demon fang!
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there? It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when snake eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Dahnans spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
What do you think? Bang! Had it coming! Talent storm! Cut the cannon!
Do it!
Take this! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes,
Do
my
it!
lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Escape! Talent storm!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Try this! Talent storm! Cannon!
Burning strike!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Mega ray!
Talent storm! Touch cannon! Try this!
Fix you up!
Infernal strike! See ya! Talent storm!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I go!
Rising Light! Run you through! See ya! Sonic thrust! Touch cannon! Take this! This one's
Do
gonna
it!
be tough!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
I'll take you all on. Don't go charging off like that. I'll run you through.
Rising Light!
Talent storm.
Your wings won't save you from me!
I'll run you through.
Rising Light! We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him watch me!
One final push.
Right!
Give them all we got.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Talent Storm! You're mine! Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Sonic Damn it! What's wrong? Nothing. Focus on the fight.
Mega Ray!
Do it!
Mega Ray! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on.
Yes, my lady?
That was almost too easy.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
That is coming! Talent Storm! Touch cannon! Ignite!
Gemini Aqua! Searing Flame!
Sonic Thrust! See ya! Talent Storm! Here I come! Cannon!
Where are you going?
There!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Swallow Blade!
Now
How's
what
this?
can we...
Here I come! Talent Storm!
Let me know if you're struggling.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
We don't have much choice.
Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! How's this? See ya! Talent Storm! Rising Water!
Come one, come all.
Swallow Blade! Run you through! See ya! Talent Storm! This touch cannon!
Recover!
Okay,
Here, let me help.
That is coming!
okay,
Talent
here I go.
Touch cannon!
Recover!
Now I can let loose.
I'm on it!
Here, let me help.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
Touch cannon!
Searing Flame!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than
Let the
done.
marksman
No
handle
excuses.
this.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
I'm out! Slot! Here's a healing art!
on!
First aid!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
You picked the wrong
Talent Storm!
By the Where are you going?
Touch cannon! Sonic Thrust!
Mega
Swallow
Ray!
Blade! Run you through!
By the power of
coming!
water!
You're mine! Touch cannon!
Here I go! It's over!
Not going to plan.
Gemini Aqua!
Rising Wyvern! Touch cannon! Rising Wyvern! That is coming!
Here, let me help!
Touch cannon! Rising Wyvern!
I'm on it! Reload! I'm out! Back into the
Talent
fray!
Storm! Rising
Do it!
cannon!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Swallow Blade! Run you
Slot!
through!
Reload!
See ya! Talent Storm! Sonic Thrust! Cannon!
Slot! Reload! I'm out!
Run you through! That is coming! Talent Storm! Touch cannon!
I'm gonna need more than that.
I'll run you through! That is coming! Talent Storm! Here I come! Touch! Cleave right through him!
You can leave that to
It's
me.
in the sky!
Not
It's
so
mine!
fast. I'm not over the hill just yet.
Searing Flame! Reload!
Touch cannon!
By the power of water!
Ignite!
Mega Ray! This one's mine!
Swallow Blade! Slut!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Touch
I'm all
cannon!
stuffed up!
You're mine! Demon Fang! Slut! Talent Sonic Thrust! Touch cannon! Here I come!
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
I'm gonna need more than that.
How's this?
Searing
That is
Flame!
coming!
Reload!
Talent Storm!
Here I go!
Touch
This
cannon!
is mine! Gemini
on
Do
it.
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Take this! How about this? Crush!
By the power of
Oh, damn it! What's wrong? Nothing! Focus on the fight! Swallow blade! Pierce through!
By the power
I'm on it! Take this! You're finished!
Here, if it's in the sky, it's mine! Where are you going?
Rising
Do it!
Wyvern! This one's all yours!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Pathetic!
Bad feeling about this.
Here I come! Stardust! I'm on it! Rising Wyvern! Touch cannon!
I was overconfident.
Take this! Back! Flash! Swallow blade! I'm on it! Infernal torrent! I'll run you through! Severing wind! Burn! See ya! Talon storm! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
I need something to eat. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Swallow blade! I'll run you through! See ya! Talon, take this! Touch cannon! Severing wind!
This is it!
Flash! That is coming! Talon storm! Touch cannon! Here I come! I'll run you through! That is coming! Talon
Do it!
storm! Touch cannon! I still got a ways to go!
bad feeling about this.
Severing wings! Slut!
Here's a healing arc!
Talent storm!
Now I can let loose.
Try harder!
I've taken too much damage!
See ya!
I can
Talent
only
storm!
rely on myself.
Touch cannon!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Had it coming! Talent storm!
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Dragon shot!
Rising Wyvern!
There! Image Jet! Mega Ray!
Talent storm!
Take this!
Touch cannon!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning
I'll run you through! See ya!
I can feel my precision improving.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Dahnans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Dahnans vastly outnumber the Renans, yet we rarely take up arms because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dahna, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Xion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Xion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dahna all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are gonna be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... is everything going to be okay with these people?
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zoogles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way! I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
we need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cyslodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zoogles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed. It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with... Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balsef without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure. If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?